Ate it. Ate it. Got her. Begging. All right, so today, man, I'm super excited. It's the 1st of September. I'll be straight up honest with you, the fishing is terrible on Kentucky Lake and really kind of in my area. And so we've decided to make a little expedition today to a lake that I have fished most of my life, although I haven't been here in probably 3 or 4 years. And so it's a smaller lake, several hundred acres, and it's really, really known for, for big ones. It's hard to get a lot of these fish to bite. So I'm really looking forward to it. We've got a couple new, look, it's the off season and I'm always tinkering and playing. This is my opportunity and my time to really experiment and play with some different things. So we've got some new baits from Yamamoto, as well as some experimental kind of Japanese stuff that we're also interested in. So let's get out here and see if we can't catch us a biggin. All right, so we're finally here. It's been so long since I've gotten an opportunity to fish here, and it's really cool. About 100 yards from us is where I caught my first 10-pound largemouth back in I guess that was high school in an 18-foot aluminum boat. So it's kind of cool idling out and it all kind of coming full circle. I didn't really have any goal in mind in particular. We just kind of wanted to come out here and have fun. Of course, now that I'm in the water and I see the conditions, we've got good clean water, and I'm assuming we're going to have a thermocline here pretty quick in that mid depth range. I really want to kind of make a goal and see if we can catch 30. I really like the way the lake's setting up, and late summer, early fall can be a difficult time. However, if you will allow the conditions and kind of what you're seeing to clue you in, it really, really will save you a ton of time. And what I mean by that is immediately once I get here, I see the water clarity is fair. At least for this lake, it's a really good condition. And I see that the lake is down probably 2.5 feet or so. And knowing that it's late summer and this is a smaller impoundment, there's going to be a thermocline here. It's really going to consolidate these fish. And I went from, we're just going to have fun and kind of see what we can catch to I really, really feel like we're going to catch a big bag here. Everything's lining up, conditions are setting up. So again, just the initial assessment oftentimes will kind of steer you in the right direction before you ever even had to make a cast. So really, really looking forward to it. Can't wait to get out here and see where these fish are at. Ooh, gorilla. Begging. Oops, you saw it that time. Come on. Come on, baby girl. Bite your stuff. Have your little muffin. Little brown top muffin. Dang it. Ooh, there's a good one in there. Mind you, that was like an 8-pounder that just looked at our jig. Yikes. There she is, begging. Goodness. Whoa, fellas, that's a 10 right there. I'm telling you right now, it's a 10. Oh man, I knew she was big. I had no idea she was that big. She's going back down into the tree now. I see her down in there again. Oh, come on, baby girl. Come get you some of this. I'd like to tee up with her. I'm not really sure who's gonna win that battle, but I'd love to find out. That one show's all she's gonna give us. Gosh, that's a good one. I mean, no big one. If y'all could feel my heart rate right now, whew, it is through the roof. Close. That's what he got close. He acted really, really pumped. Eat it, eat it. Got her. Begging. The one we've been waiting on. Gosh, I did not get her good either. Oh goodness, here she comes up. Yep. I knew it. That's the way it happens. Phew. Oh man, when it is so tough, you cannot have that happen. I knew she didn't eat it good. These fish, it's just, gosh, I don't know what to do. The only thing that I can get them to bite is a kind of an oversized minnow, and they're just not, they still won't react very well. Even when you get them to bite, they won't commit and really eat it. So it was that's certainly fun, but gosh, I knew it when I hooked her. I knew that wasn't gonna end up well. Nothing you can do about it. This one's got potential. Yep. I don't know. I mean, some days it's just not meant to be. Cameraman said he wanted in on some. I had to have me a little snack break. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. He can do it all, huh? Boy, that's a good one.
That's a good old wind knot. Oh, we're going to get it here.
Now.
Got her.
Should have left it to the professional. I like this video, and I can call you out on whatever you want.
What happens on snack break? How does this even happen? I think I got a fish. Someone tugging on it, and it ain't on the bottom.
Now, it's fish stories.
You wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, I wish you knew how much I was loving this.
Actually, I'm telling you.
Please catch one.
I'm trying, dude. I'm trying. I got him.
No way.
Yeah, I do.
No way. No way. No way.
I told you. I told you.
Well, I guess maybe I should just run the camera.
Just took me a second to. We got a mess here.
No, correction, you have a mess here.
Now we're bleeding.
He doesn't even know what to do with himself.
We're gonna have to call it cut.
He's still tangled.
Still think I'll catch another one while I'm working on this.
I've never in my life.
I'll just fish like that.
And he literally makes 3 casts, gets a wind knot in the rod, and catches one, drifting them in under the boat.
I told you he was biting it. It wasn't on the bottom. You know what's happening here is it's. I swear. I'm gonna catch another one.
No way.
He's biting it. Got it. God. Now it's on my hand. Just throw lines out the back and.
Just drift. Just drift steel shads.
Hey.
I'm a little disappointed.
Is that line up there from the last time you were here? Is that line up there from the last time you were here?
100%. That was actually Randall Morris. I don't know, could have been a Kip Stanley job. Never know. I don't know that I'd take claim to that. A big one. Monstrosity. She's coming close to the boat. She's gonna have to eat it quick. She's got potential. Oh. Yep. Uh-oh, she's coming up. Oh gosh. Yep, this is what we were after. Now let's just see if we can keep her on. Come here, big girl. Oh, she's not hooked good. Boy, kind of makes you wish you had that Phoenix net out now. You know, and I thought about getting it earlier. All right, let's see if we can do this. Oh, we got that big old melon head. Numero, oh, look at that. Literally fell out. How about that? And we have thrown at like 30 of these things. 30 of them. They're just hard to get to bite. It's a good way to start the old 30 sack. Whoo! That was worth our ride. Let's see what old Bub says. 7-1. That'll do. I actually caught her shot way over there. I said, I feel like with this wind blowing in on this little shallow point, I feel like we're gonna get a bite. That was really, really cool. If we don't get another bite, that was worth the drive. Gosh, they're just so healthy this time of year over here. For it to be 1st of September, you know, I didn't measure that fish, but that's probably a 21, 22 inch fish. Really, really healthy for this time of year. There she goes. How about that? You know, it's been a challenging start, but I'm still kind of piecing the puzzle together, and really, I kind of feel like I understand where these fish are relating and what they're doing. I just have not figured out the best way to trigger these fish, and kind of seems like I'm either moving my bait too slow or too fast for them, and they're just inspecting the bait so long that they tend to get up here real close to the boat and don't bite. So we still have not cracked the code, but that's at least one bite, and we're well on our way to 30 pounds. I like it. Here, watch this. And what's cool is they won't bite this little 2.5 inch hula grub on the fall. So you see my bait falling into the school. Well, I say that, now 3 or 4 going down on it. I might have the school so fired up they will, but it's taking me reeling it through there. There they all stormed up at it. Reel it up. Oh, there he goes. Oh. Is that not wicked? They're eating it like a hair jig. All right, let me get the boat twisted around here. That's pretty stinking cool right there. We're fixing to have some fun here for just a second. This little hula grub it's a great, even though it's a crawfish looking bait, it can be a great bait fish, small bait fish imitator. That little skirt on there is a whole lot kind of going on. I'm fishing this thing like a hair jig because that's the way they seem to want it. It's unique, but it's fun. Oh, they're coming at it. Oh, there's like 50 of them down there looking at it. There he goes. That's so much fun. I don't care how big or little they are. That's so cool to watch them all get that excited on it. It's that little bitty finessey bait. There, he just ate it as I was reeling it. That's so cool. You know, I encourage you in the tough times of the year, go to some of your local small lakes and just play around. I mean, again, these aren't big ones, and this is not what we came to do by any means, but it's a great opportunity to learn. This is again a way to fish this bait that I traditionally would have never really fished, but regardless of whether these are little bitty or here they all come or not, I guarantee you the next time that I find a school of big ones that won't bite, I'm gonna wind that hula grub across them like a hair jig. That's really, really cool. She's all like tore up. My little curlicues aren't even hardly, they're about half eaten off. I bet I still get a bite. There are literally hundreds of them out there. And that's, you know, that's great to see for this particular lake. I've heard, again, it's been a long time since I've been here. I've heard that it's really kind of gotten tough, and of course it gets a lot of pressure, but it's encouraging to see that they've had some really good spawns. And we've got some fish to rejuvenate and to kind of grow and get, oh, now that one did bite it on the fall. That's the first one that I've actually gotten to eat it on the fall. Oh, another one just did. Now I'm getting them excited. Oh, did y'all see that? He still didn't eat it. Oh, I had him. It's like the faster you reel it through there. All right. Holy cow, that's unbelievable how many bass that is. Surprised you don't see like an oddball big one. Maybe even feeding on these small bass. Now they're all coming up here to the boat. This is no good. Oh, we got some going down on it. They're chewing on it. Oh, we got us a monster, boys. It's a monster. Gosh, they are eating that thing. I mean, check that out. Look, he ate it with almost no pinchers on there. All right, let's see if we can catch one like this. When we run out, when they eat it off, we'll quit. We'll get back to our big ones. We'll see if we can't hunt us up another big one. Look, it's falling totally different. It's falling way slower. Come on down. Oh, here they come. Oh my goodness, that's so much fun. Barely hanging on. Something may happen right here. Was that not a cool bite or what? Did y'all hear the bonefish rip that thing did? And I did not have her very good. Come on, girl. Pick a side. I'll play any, but you just gotta choose. You gotta tell me what you want. Come on. He's really not all that big. I mean, he is, but he isn't. He's just hooked in a real funny spot. Come on. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. That one came out and absolutely pile drived it. Like, I've caught several thousand bass on a minute at this point. That was one of the most aggressive freaking bites I've ever had. He's by far not the biggest, but whoo, that was cool. You'll notice what I did there, and it's kind of a gamble. Just shy of 6 pounds. That's still, we're right on track. 7.1 and a 5.13 for our first two. Man, what a cool bite. So that fish, it surged out of that piece. It was a kind of an old log or old tree there. Let this one go. Gosh, they're so fat over here right now. It's amazing. So stocky. They look like March fish. But that fish actually, as soon as he hit, he turned and surged back into that piece, and you could hear my drag, I mean, singing back in there. And I let the fish run as much as I could, but once I saw her getting to the edge of that, hopefully you'll see me put my hand on the spool there. It's a risky move, but once a big one gets in that stuff, your best odds is to thumb the spool or hand the spool and see if you can turn her head. In that case, I got her to turn her head, and then I let my hand off the drag and let her play, and I actually, eventually backed the drag off once I got her away from the piece. But these great big ones, again, that wasn't a great big one, but you could tell how jacked up she was, how aggressive. She fought just like an 8, 9, 10 pounder. And the best thing you can do is to try to keep them at all costs out of there. As I'm fighting the fish, I'll continue to watch on forward facing and allow myself, if I know I'm free of cover, I'm gonna back it off. If I see that I'm getting real close to something, we're gonna kind of cinch everything down and try to keep them out of it. So really, really cool fish, and we're on our way to 30. Probably old Mr. Whiskers, but we're about to find out. Oh my goodness. Definitely not Mr. Whiskers. Please eat that. Please eat it. Oh, he tilted up on it. Oh, he did literally everything. Oh my gosh. Oh man, that would have been funny too, because I caught an old whisker. Dang, dude, did you see your tilt? Oh my gosh. Oh, there was a good one sitting up high. A real good one. Here she comes. She's got potential. Gosh, that's such a big one. That's got to be close to 10. She didn't eat it. I think I see another one back there in the bag. I'm gonna try to go down on it now. I'm just scared about getting too low. Gosh, that was a big one. Here comes the next one. I think we're running into. Oh, do you see that one get all in behind it? Eat it. Dang. All right, I'm calling it. We didn't make it happen. We had our opportunities. We had a lot of good opportunities today. A lot of really big ones. we just never really figured out the deal to make these fish bite, and sometimes that's just the way it is. You know, late summer it's always tough. These smaller lakes will kind of add to your advantage, you know, just consolidating with this thermocline and everything. So I hope you've learned a lot. If you will, like and subscribe to the channel. We're doing a lot of big things here this fall, and we would love to have your support, and hope you learned a lot in this video.